Hello Buns, welcome back to Cinnabun Sundays, a weekly video series where we talk about all things bunny. And welcome to the season finale, series finale, 5th episode, the last episode of the How to Get a Bunny series. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Morgan. I am Cinnabun's bun mom. We have been going through the steps of how to get a bunny. So we've talked about where to buy a bunny from. We've talked about how to set up for them. We've even talked about how to bond with your rabbit. But today's episode, the last episode, is kind of a little bit of like a controversial one, if you will. We're gonna be talking about how to socialize your rabbit. Now, rabbits are prey animals, which means that they're just very sensitive and very wary of the world around them. They're used to being hunted, they're used to being the bottom of the food chain. So there's this big misconception that comes with rabbits that they're just not very adaptable. That when you get a bunny, you just need to put them in one space, never disrupt them, and just kind of leave them be. If taken care of properly, bunnies can live up to around 10 years, and just assuming that you're never going to put them through any change at all is just really unrealistic. So I think during the first year of your life with your bunny, it's super important to start introducing them to things that can change in their life so that when those changes do come, it doesn't just cause your bunny to go into complete panic and shut down. Now, before I go into my tips, I do want to say something that I say all the time on this channel, which is every single bunny is different, especially when it comes to what we're talking about today. Bunnies' levels of acceptance of things around them have a lot to do with their personality. It has to do with where they were raised, kind of the background they have. So knowing that there isn't just a baseline for all bunnies is really important going into today. So the first thing I want to talk about are loud noises. If you look at your bunny right now, they have big ears. And their big ears are very, very sensitive to noises. So while it's important to, when you're around your bunny, not just be blasting loud sounds at them any chance they get, it is important that your bunny begins to recognize normal sounds in your house. I remember when I brought Cinnabun home, I was so scared to make a single noise. Any sound I made freaked her out. She would run underneath the sofa, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna be living my life like I'm in the quiet place, there's just no noise. And that's just not a reality. That's not gonna happen. I am not living in I'm not living in a silent world. So it's important that Cinnabun learns to adapt to those normal sounds. And while it is important to always think of your bunny whenever a loud noise is going on, you also need to be able to live your life. And your bunny needs to be able to be used to those sounds, or else anytime there's a thunderstorm or anything at all, your bunny is really gonna freak out, and that can cause some problems. Now, my best tip for addressing these noises is just to kind of let them happen.
Loud noises!
Don't be afraid, like I was, to take a plate out of the cabinet. Don't be scared to cook around your bunny. And don't be scared to watch TV, and just get them used to these daily sounds. Next up is people. The most important thing about desensitizing your bunny to other people is just letting your bunny know that other people can be trusted just like they can trust you. And a lot of that is on you to communicate to your friends and to family members. Don't just let people come over and try to grab your bunny. Don't let them reach and grab at them. We as bunny owners know that anytime that we reach or grab at a rabbit, that reminds them of a hawk coming down to capture them. So let people know that. Let them know. A lot of people are not educated on bunny care and bunny mentality. So if you just let people who are coming into your home know the proper way to spend time with your bunny, then they're going to become more used to other people. Another tip is just give your friend some treats. I promise you, if your friend becomes the treat giver, your bunny is gonna warm up to other people like it's nothing. The last thing I wanna touch on is a big one, and that is travel and car rides. Bunnies do not like the car. It is loud, they're in a carrier, it's a new environment, it's pretty much all of the things bunnies hate, but let's be honest. It is unrealistic to think that your bunny is never going to be in the car. If your bunny needs to go to the vet, if you need to travel somewhere with your bunny, if you need to take your bunny somewhere to drop them off, there's so many reasons that your bunny will need to be in the car, and if you don't get them used to it at a young age, it's just going to cause them so much anxiety anytime you put them in the car. When Cinnabun was a baby, I would go on weekly car rides where I would just put her in her carrier, we would drive to a little coffee shop, I'd get my breakfast, and then drive home. The car rides were super short, 10 minutes long, And it just got her used to, okay, being in a carrier, coming out of the carrier, being in a car. It's not fun, it's scary, but it's not the end of the world. And when we got home, I would always monitor her, make sure she was eating and drinking and pooping and that everything was fine, just because I wanted to kind of know her limit. And if she ever freaked out too much, I would be like, all right, no car rides for a little bit. In the last year, I've had to take Cinnabun on quite a few long distance car rides, and I really think that she does so well on those because I do these shorter car trips during the week. I currently have 2 IGTV videos all about travel, but let me know if you'd be interested in a deeper dive at traveling with a bunny. Traveling with a bunny can be so scary, but if you prepare properly, it's really not that bad. It's just so important to remember that bunnies are routine creatures. So if you want to do something that's out of their routine, you have to kind of trick them into convincing them that it is a part of your routine. So if you know that you're going to have to travel with your bunny a decent amount, once a week, car rides might be a part of your daily routine. Please, please, please be respectful of your bunny, be respectful of their limits, really pay attention to them when they're going through stressful things. Even though it's important to get them used to these things, it's still scary and it's still stressful. So be respectful of them, give them so many treats, comfort them, give them space when they ask for it, and they're gonna be a lot more giving in return. And with that, this is the end of our How to Get a Bunny series. I really hope that this series was useful, and I just hope that you now feel prepared to be a new bun parent, and that you feel a little more supported with all of the videos and all of the content that I've given this last month. Make sure that you are subscribed to our channel so you never miss an episode, and give this video a big like if this series has been helpful. That is all from us. We will see you next Sunday. Bye, buns.